Hello everyone, my name is Austin Metz. I'm the business reporter here at the Holland Sentinel newspaper, and just wanted to take a minute to talk with you briefly. This past weekend we made an announcement about First National Bank of Michigan going to be opening in downtown Holland in the former location where PNC Bank was on the corner of 8th and Central. And this gives us an opportunity to talk about the history of that building. And just wanted to kind of go over that. But first, I just want to kind of second the information we had sent out. The First National Bank of Michigan is currently working on renovations to that space, and they actually are going to be working on the first and second floors. And it sounds like the second floor is going to be home to the commercial banking branch or portion of the bank, and that is going to be ready, it looks like, at the end of February, early March. And then the first floor, which is going to be your more standard bank, that one will be opening a little bit later in March. I believe he said either March 19 or March 26 is a realistic timetable for that, so keep that in mind. But if you're not aware that the building that it's located in has quite a rich history of banking and was actually first constructed in 1916, and in August of 1916 First State Bank opened, and that was kind of the first bank to go into that space. As I go through a list, I mean, there's a who's who of banks. One of the first things I want to point out, though, before I get into that is probably what that space is best known for is a bank robbery that happened in September of 1932. It turned out to be a very famous bank robbery. They ended up getting away with $73,000. That was in 1932, so that's a lot of money. A little bit over half of that was actual money, and then some of it was bonds. And they never ended up catching the people that did it. And one of the interesting facts about downtown Holland is that if you go across the street from the bank on Central and look at the Rest Haven building, the side of the building, there still are bullet holes in the building, in the wall, and you can still check those out today. From what the reports say, the bank robbers went out the front door and were in a gun battle with police, and that is where those bullet holes came from. So if you're ever in downtown Holland, definitely something cool to check out and kind of relive a little bit of history from downtown Holland. And a little bit after the bank robbery, that was in 1932. In 1936, the bank, First State Bank, merged with Holland City State Bank, and it was renamed First National Bank in 1946. So it was remained that bank until 1983 when it became First of America Bank, and then from there it became First Bank of America West Michigan, and then National City. And it was National City until it was acquired. That building was acquired by GDK Construction, GDK Properties. National City stayed in that location until 2010. Now we're getting a little bit more recent. From 2010 until November 17 of 2017, PNC Bank was home, called that space home, and that is the most recent before First National Bank of Michigan, which is going in here. Just something to think about if you go back and look through our archives. There was an article we printed, 100 Years of History Surrounds Downtown Building. You can get some more details about the history of that and check out a few photos. But just keep your eyes open. We will be making the announcement of the new bank space here as soon as we get confirmation as to if it's going to be the March 19 or March 26 date. So keep an eye out for that, and we will let you know soon. Thanks.